Making hits with Lakeith, good grief.
What's up with you, man?
What up?
Man, coolin', man. Introduce yourself to the colorless world, man.
Man, my name's Justin. Got a 1990 Caprice Classic Broham. On its 26s.
Oh, yeah, man. How long you had it?
Bought it in October. Got it all the way from Shreveport. Drove it down about 4 hours.
Yeah, and then you got it in the OG way, so it's all original?
I didn't want to touch it too much.
Yeah, so what all the upgrades you have? I see the wheels and stuff, man. Let them know what you got going on with the wheels.
I put the 26s on there with the matching steering wheel from Rucci. Did the sound in it. Got one Scar ZVX 15 in there with a 3500 watt amp from Scar. 4 DS18 Pros in there with a 5-band EQ. And other than that, it's pretty much just all OG.
Oh yeah, see that's the right form to have it in OG because any upgrades you can go with it. You ain't buying somebody else's project and stuff like that. So you got room to play. Whatever you want to do, you can get it to the level you want it. And then like what future upgrades you got? Like any more plans you got for it, or you just gonna enjoy it like this?
I plan on putting a sunroof at some point in time. Just not sure yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the right move for me right now. But other than that, God forbid the motor ever blew, it'd be an LS swap, but other than that, I'm not touching it.
Yeah. So mainly you're gonna enjoy how it is until something give you problems, then you're just gonna upgrade from there, huh?
Once the motor gives me an issue where it has to come out, that's the only way I'll do anything else to it.
Yeah, man. I know a guy in La Plaza, call him D. They do the LS swaps, man. That's who you gonna rock with, or?
That's my best friend.
Yeah. How long y'all been friends?
Oh man. Quite a few years. He was my best man at my wedding.
Oh yeah, man, that's what's up, man. And man, you mind me getting a walk around of this car, man?
Nah, you go ahead.
All right. OG clean too, man. I know y'all see it. OG. It's rare to keep these cars in this condition and find them in this condition too. And check that inside out. Yeah, you see the OG. It ain't finished, man. For people in the comments, you ain't got to drop down. It's all, you know how it go. It's all a process, man. We all trying to get it to a level, you know what I'm saying? But he pretty clean. He ain't got far to go. All OG stuff, you know, it's a working process. And how long you say you had the car? You ain't have it that long, huh?
Since October.
October, yeah.
First week I bought the car, I was waiting on the wheels.
Oh yeah, all OG under here. Y'all know me. Y'all know I like that OG. anything done to a car, I like to do it myself. I don't need nobody. Oh, I got a 350 in it. I got this. I want to be able to upgrade it myself. Oh yeah, I like it in the OG, boy.
Singing this too hard.
I can't fake it. Ain't like you left me deep inside. I know you hate it. On my downfall, I know these niggas wicked, but I don't feel it. Let me see your ass to say. Let me once, don't turn around. You thought you could replace me. Bitch, that I be broke for him. Call them niggas ain't me. Looking like you can't. Coming out the picture, you can't.
Yeah, let the people know where you from, man.
From the Place. Been there all my life.
I know you was telling me you ain't always been in the car game. So what brought you to the car game?
I mean, I've always wanted an old school, but I never knew which one I really wanted until a couple of my partners had got them, and I started seeing them on Instagram a lot more.
Yeah.
And it's just the box. It caught my eye right away. Just the way they look, how they sit whenever they're done right.
You always been a fan of the photo or the two-door or what?
I'd like to have a two-door, but as you can see, I got a car seat back there.
Oh yeah,
you
got the family stuff.
Yeah, so it's easy to put, like, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a two-door, like just, you know, but I prefer the two-door, but four-door is more practical for my situation.
Yeah, because that Landau, a lot of people, that's starting to be the upcoming box like everybody. I remember at one time they thought them things were ugly. Like the Landau two-door box, did nobody really want them. Now they a hot topic. So you like any future upgrades? I know you was saying you just like it original.
Yeah, like I said, besides the sunroof, I gotta put an alternator on it, because sometimes the voltage doesn't really like it too much, and I ain't trying to blow the music.
Yeah.
So I need to mainly I need to do an alternator, but besides that, I gotta get this interior. I gotta find somebody that can come through and shampoo it and all, but besides the sunroof and these opera lights I'm about to add later on this week, because it's called Didn't Come With Them.
Right, and that's the LS that came with that.
Only the LS came with them.
Yeah, you know, boxes been popping for a little minute, so I kind of know a little bit about them because, you know, I'm a cutlass man. I love that cutlass stuff. It ain't nothing you can really tell me about a cutlass. But I be learning. I try to have an open mind when it comes to other cars and stuff because, like, far as on my YouTube channel, I do more other cars and I got to know what I'm talking about when it comes. So I do my research on that. And then as far as on Instagram, I do more reels of other cars and stuff. Like, as far as pictures, I stick to the cutlass though. Like, do you ever think about selling it or?
So I did have it listed for a little minute, and I had it listed for like 2 days in the box Chevy group.
Yeah.
I had listed for 20 because it's all original, it's all OG, you know. I had a few people, you know, typical people on the internet. Is, well, oh, it's not worth 20. You put $5,000 wheels on a $3,000 car. Oh, it's a bucket. It's this.
Yeah.
So I pulled it off. I had to talk with my partner, and he was like, "Man, don't sell a car." And then Thursday night is when maybe decided just keep it. We went, took the car to dinner, and just the appreciation from other people makes me like, I could sell it, you know, but if I decide I want another one, well, I'm gonna find another one that's clean that only needs wheels.
Right. And that's what I be saying. Like, you sell it, then that same $20,000 you're trying to get for it, you're gonna be paying it on down the line to get one back. But you know, you mentioned something about you wanted to get in the Jeep out of the game. You ever? Yeah. You still?
If somebody came So I've turned down an offer for like 12.5 the day I brought the car home. I turned down 15 earlier this week, and that's what I was telling one of my friends. Like, if I did sell it, as right now, it'd be hard to turn down money in my face. So that'd be the only real way I'd probably sell the car. I mean, you can't really. Who's gonna turn $20,000 down in their face? You know?
17.
Yeah, but I mean, I really want a Cutlass.
Yeah.
But like, I would like to have both because I mean, a Cutlass on some spokes with some white walls.
Yeah.
That's just how I like those cars. They're real super clean. They're not really too desired at the moment right now. Right. So they're easier to find. You get them for a little bit cheaper and then you can do what you want. But if I did get one, I'd want one that needed some work so I could start it from the ground up and bring it back to OG.
Is it a certain year you ever thought about, or
I'm not really too familiar with the G-body body styles. It's just like mainly the ones like
the 80s, like like more like my style.
Yeah, the ones that you usually cater to a lot more. That style, I like those.
Oh yeah. And see, I love the European fronts, so that only come on the 87 and the 88. So like
that's one thing I like about mine. It's got that.
Cause it's a 90. Yeah,
it's got the Euro front and all that.
That one light, I like it, but them lights and a lot of them parts be hard to find. Like on mine, the European cap, all that, them grills, them rounded grills, the one lights, they don't make much for them. So you just gotta be patient with them and keep working with it. So how your family feel about the car since you got a?
My daughter, she don't really care for much. But my son, the day I brought it home, you know, I put him in, me and him, we went ride all the way around. Like, I'll take him places with me, we'll just go ride. Yeah. And when he sees it out, when I pull it out of the shop, he don't want to get out of it. I took a picture of him one night, he pulled up and let him sit in it. I told him, come on, let's get out. We gotta go put the car up. He didn't want to get out the car. He got mad. So anytime the car is out, he wants to run to the car. He wants to get in. He wants to play with the steering wheel and all that. Yeah. My wife, she just usually like a traditional wife. She along with a ride with a car guy.
Yeah, just along with the ride. Like, she don't want too much money being dropped off in it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let the people know, man, what's your Instagram and how they can find you, keep up with this car and stuff. My Instagram, man, look, I changed it recently, so it's _box Chevy Jay, and 90% of it's full of this car. My Instagram, my wife's like, oh, you never post pictures of none of us. I'm like, a car guy would. Everybody else's wife would, I'm sure, understand how she feels most of the time. Yeah. See, that's why you gotta be along with like groups and you link up with other people, because everybody wife. Because see, like my wife didn't really care for it too much until we started going to shows and stuff like that. Then she meet another wife that feel the same way, and y'all go do what y'all do. We gonna sit over here and do this. You know what I'm saying?
Goes. It's just sometimes like she's still a woman. It's not really too much of their thing, and it's hard. Like, she'll go, and sometimes she'll be like, "Oh, you can just go. I'm gonna go do this or whatever."
Yeah.
I can't wait till my son gets a little bit older, because right now at 1, it's hard to take him with me.
Yeah.
Because he runs around and he don't sit still, get fussy. But that's another reason I want to sell it now, because I thought about it. And what if I miss out on those moments? I could just go hang out with him, you know.
Because you think about it, you sell it, you get that money be gone in a couple months on something, and then you don't have nothing to show for it. That's why I never really sell mine, because at the end of the day, all you're gonna do is catch up on this and catch up on that. A year later, you be like, man, I shouldn't even sold it. I ain't got nothing from that. Like,
yeah, so my wife, she knows me like the back of her hand. She when I posted, I was like, oh, I thought you was keeping it. She's like, she told everybody his 90-day trial was up. Yeah. And I don't really keep nothing more than 3 months.
Yeah. 3 months is over with for you, huh?
I get bored with it real quick.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, with a car like this, what much could you do? You could put some paint on it, do some interior, but...
Yeah, it's just good to have. It get boring at times, like when you're not doing something, but when you don't have it and something come up, you be like, man, this would be the right time to have a box Chevy. Like, you go somewhere, just say...
Like today, it's a beautiful day, and
You'll be like, man, I ain't got nothing to ride in or something. So it's good. It's good to pull out certain occasions and stuff. It ain't just good for no everyday. Like, it's just good to have when you need it.
I probably drive this car twice a month, if that.
Yeah.
This car sits 90% of the time, so what's so easy about not driving it much is I can leave it in the shop. When it's time to go drive, just, you know, hit it with a quick little chamois, wipe it down, roll out.
Oh yeah, that's the beauty of it though.
I was never a car guy though, like never. I grew up in a time where trucks were more popular than anything else. This was before like all the C10s became very popular and stuff. That's what I really wanted, but once again,
you gotta ship
4 people. I can't fit 4 people in a C10.
Right.
Which I would love to have. That would be like, I would take that over anything as a C10. A clean C10. But I don't know, I've just always been a truck guy, and then I was like, well, the truck scene's boring.
Yeah.
My 01, I had so many sets of wheels, I don't know how my studs didn't get stripped out on it, and I just never had nothing real clean. I always had something that needed paint, and then I bought my truck, played with that for a few years, stopped messing with it, and now I got this, and it's like, it's kind of feeling like the truck now. It's like, what more could you do that hasn't been done? So that's why I prefer to keep it all original besides the wheels.
Right.
I didn't even want to touch the factory radio. That's why I didn't buy that. There's a double din dash kit that's made for these.
Yeah.
I didn't want to touch that. I mean, my console still needs to get wrapped. Just little minor details on the car to make it perfect.
Comfortable.
Yeah, I get on the interstate, man. I roll about 65, AC blow, ice cold, heat, worked perfectly fine. I drove this thing all the way from guy drove from Shreveport all the way to me. Met him in Opelousas. Drove that car 4 hours. That car was on the road for a total of 4 hours from Shreveport all the way to Gramercy. Never missed a beat.
Right. And so you knew it was a keeper. Well, and I just want to welcome you to the old school game, man. Hopefully you keep it, jump in the Jeep body, man. But, man, y'all go follow him on social media. He shot his Instagram out, man. Y'all want to see more from this car. And for everybody who tuning in, man, subscribe, like, share, comment, man. And colors for us, and we out.